The government is $2.7 trillion in debt. That's 96% of its GDP. And the deficit, which is how much we're spending more than we're earning in terms of government, is 140 billion pounds. That's how much we have to borrow additionally every year to just be where we are right now. Now, the issue is the government cannot borrow more than it already is, because if it increases its expenditure, if it borrows more money, then the interest rates that they have to pay, that the government has to pay, will skyrocket. But this is the time where populist ideas are very dangerous. We have populist parties such as, Nigel Farage coming in and saying, well, why don't we just reduce taxes and increase benefits for working families, which are great things on paper. Of course, everyone wants to have tax cuts and have more benefits for families because, let's be honest, it's very costly to have a family today. On paper that looks good, but the reality is we can't afford it. We simply cannot afford it. The measures that he's saying that, if we remove net zero, we're going to save this much, it doesn't actually add up when you look at the details. His proposals, and a lot of populist proposals, always say things that people want to hear. But the reality is we live in a capitalist market, and the market dictates the interest rates that we're going to end up paying. And if we have expenditure that are not budgeted for in terms of where we're going to get that money from in the future, then the markets are going to say, you can't pay us back. We're going to charge you 6%. And so that's the danger. That's exactly what happened with Liz Trust. The market said, we don't believe you're going to pay us back, or this is becoming a riskier investment now, loaning the government money. So we're going to charge a high return to compensate us for that risk that is being added now because of so much expenditure over the income that the government receives.